Right, so we are week one on this project.
There's a little behind the scenes.
Top secret.
And they're cracking on really well.
Right, so we are week one on this project. So we've secured this for some investor clients. So it's an end of terrace 3-bedroom house in an Article 4 area. We've converted it then into, or we are converting it into a C4 6-bed HMO. So managed to get it through planning, but as you can see, it's a big old lump of a house, end of terrace. We're not going to do a loft conversion on this because we don't need to turn it into a 6-bed, because we're going to utilise the existing footprint of an old extension, well, conservatory / extension. Bit of a war zone. The guys have only been on site like 2 or 3 days, so they've already got the rip out underway. So come and have a look around and we'll talk you through it. The whole layout's getting reconfigured. So this one's a bit different to normal because we're going to have a communal area upstairs. So you've got 4 bedrooms on the ground floor, all over 10 square meters. So pretty much everything's coming out. Yeah, rip outs 2 or 3 days. So that will be bedrooms 1, 2 and 3 with a corridor down the side. Another bedroom at the front with an ensuite. And then up here, this whole stairwell is going. The stairs are going to come up where Tom is over there now. And then this wall here, all the way through here, will be a communal area. So again, it's a bit unusual because we haven't done many with an upstairs communal space. So this will be a kitchen lounge area. But yeah, on the rip out, we take it all back to brick. Chimneys out as well, because chimneys always usually cause issues. You know, you can see they've had leaks and stuff in the past. So yeah, it was in really bad order. And then this will be just 2 upstairs bedrooms on this one. So they'll, behind this wall, then be an ensuite. And then an ensuite, after that chimney's down, an ensuite there, but that'll be for the bedroom behind. So yeah, decent sized bedroom. They're all over 10 square meters. So, and then this is the smallest room of the house, but we are going to be pushing this wall slightly. This is all coming out. So you're going to gain a bit of space. And if you ever look out in the back garden, you can see that isn't our rubbish. That was like it when we turned up. Yeah, a bit of a war zone. But this whole old lean-to, we're going to be, because the footprint's already there, our extension is going to mirror that. So we don't have to go out too far into the garden.
So the joys of working with investors. So we have calls every single day with all of our investors that we're working with, and we're building out their own HMO portfolio. So they come to us and have everything done for them. So there's a lot of time and a lot of energy that goes into them, a lot of questions, but what we produce is a great cash flowing asset when it comes to the HMO market down here on the South Coast, and it's completely hands off for the investor. So we just have lots of meetings with investors throughout most days, just to basically check in on projects, go through financing, answer any questions that they've got to make sure they're enjoying the experience. But there's a little behind the scenes of what you can see is Nick is going through some build quotes and some planning questions with a recent investor, so they understand the process a little bit more.
Right, so we've just wrapped up on a really exciting call, something we can't say too much about with somebody else that's in the property space, and we're putting together something really exciting in the property education space. We can't obviously say too much about it, but it's going to change the game when it comes to property. So we'll keep you posted in these monthlies on how we get on with that.
Top secret, don't tell anyone.
Yeah, keep quiet.
Right, so we're just at our latest project in Portsmouth at the moment for a client. The guys have been in now for a couple of weeks and they're cracking on really well. They've done a full strip out completely, which is good. Upstairs, they've now studied out exactly where all the rooms are going to be built. We've literally gone completely ripped everything out on this one. We're relocating all the stairs, all the rooms getting relocated, all the windows, all the plumbing, all the electrics. It's literally, you know, pretty much back to brick and off we go basically. It's going to be a 6-bed, 6 ensuite, professional let HMO. So yeah, so moving along very well at the moment. They're actually going to be starting the first fix plumbing and electrics in the next couple of days. So yeah, after that then we can crack on and start getting boarding and plastering, But yeah, very happy with progress. So clients are very happy as well. Fingers crossed we should be out of here by, I'll say, end of January, beginning of February. So yeah.
So we've just finished another meeting with the guys that are building out the software for our deal sourcing software. So I don't know if you've seen, don't think it was in this episode, probably the previous episode, where you've seen the progress that we're making on the deal sourcing software, because we found kind of like a gap where a lot of guys that want to get into property, they're sort of inexperienced, they want to work with deal sourcers, but it's usually a case of just joining a WhatsApp group and trusting that it's legitimate. So we want to sort of bring that kind of market of people to a standalone platform that they can trust, where we can bring deal sourcers and we can bring investors, and we can marry the two up, and it's sort of in a neutral ground. So there's a lot of trust and honesty built off that platform. Chat, conversation, exchange of funds, everything is done through the platform. So again, sort of reinforcing that trust element. And then it means that you can search for your deals and you can invest safer, which I think from the conversations that we've had with other investors and also conversations that we've had with deal sourcers, it's going to be really good. So yeah, we've just been going through, this is the first time I've built a software. So we're building it with a developer, and we have to have multiple different meetings to frame out how it's going to look and go through like wireframes and essentially just like, if I press this, do this, or I want this to look like this, we want this feature and that feature, and then it's basically like 2 to 3 months of that type of stuff. And then once we're fully 100% happy with how we want it to look, they then go away and complete and finish that before we then go back and sort of test it and review it. So yeah, it's good progress. I'll keep you posted on each monthly anyway and how we're getting on with that software. So if any of you are investors or deal sourcers, feel free to reach out to any of the social media below, or email us if you're interested in getting started on the platform at like an early bird. So yeah, let me know, but we made good progress, so we'll keep moving forward.